Mike Tyson is remembered as one of the most dominant heavyweight champions in history. But long before the bright lights and roaring crowds, he was just a child in Brownsville, New York, navigating a world that demanded resilience far beyond his years. Life was unpredictable, marked by hardship and instability, and Tyson quickly learned that survival required toughness, focus, and self-reliance. In a neighborhood where challenges came fast and often without warning, he felt the weight of loss and absence early. And though the streets were harsh, they also revealed a spark of potential. That spark, small but persistent, waited for someone to recognize it, for guidance to turn raw energy into something purposeful. Meeting his mentor. That guiding presence came in the form of Cus D'Amato, the legendary boxing trainer who saw not just Tyson's aggression, but the vulnerability underneath it. Cus didn't just teach him how to throw punches, he taught him how to trust, how to believe in himself, and how to channel the intensity inside him toward achievement. Cus became a father figure in a life that had often lacked stability, offering patience, discipline, and encouragement. Under his guidance, Tyson began to transform. The boy who had grown up feeling unseen began to shine. His focus honed, his raw talent channeled, and his sense of purpose awakened. Cus's lessons were not just about boxing. They were about life, self-respect, and the courage to grow, and every success Tyson achieved carried traces of that early guidance. Rising to fame. By the age of 20, Tyson had become the youngest heavyweight champion in history, defeating Trevor Berbick with power and precision that amazed the world. To fans and media, he was untouchable, a force of nature, the embodiment of skill and determination. But behind the public persona of Iron Mike was a young man still navigating life without the safety nets most take for granted. The death of Cus D'Amato had left a void that fame and fortune could not fill, and Tyson found himself surrounded by advisors and associates who often had their own agendas, leaving him to manage not only the demands of a rising career, but also the emotional residue of childhood experiences. Success had arrived quickly, but so had complexity, and the young champion had to balance the weight of public expectation with the need for self-discovery. Early relationships and challenges. Tyson's early marriage to actress Robin Givens attracted widespread attention and was framed as a fairy tale beginning, but in reality, it reflected the challenges of reconciling personal history with public life. Tyson had learned early that control and fear were survival tools, but the intimacy of marriage demanded a different kind of openness. Misunderstandings and emotional turbulence marked the relationship, teaching him lessons about love, communication, and boundaries that would shape his future. The pressures of fame and the public eye only intensified these lessons. And as the marriage ended, Tyson experienced firsthand how growth and personal development often happen in moments of quiet struggle rather than applause. Personal reflection and growth. In 1992, Tyson faced a turning point that forced reflection on a deeper level. During a period of legal and personal challenge, he had the space to step back and consider the patterns in his life that had brought him to that moment. Removed from the spotlight, he confronted emotions, behaviors, and experiences that had long been buried. This time of reflection offered an unexpected gift: the ability to recognize that success, wealth, and status alone could not create fulfillment. It was an opportunity to understand himself, acknowledge the complexity of his past, and begin the slow work of building a life that balanced achievement with emotional well-being. Returning to boxing, Tyson's return to boxing after time away from the spotlight brought renewed attention and reminded the world of his extraordinary skill. Yet the man who emerged was different. Experience had tempered him, and life had taught him lessons about patience, discipline, and emotional control. High-profile moments in the ring, including his bouts with Evander Holyfield, became less about pure dominance and more about the human story behind the athlete. Fans and critics observed him, but the internal journey, the work of reconciling past experiences with present actions, remained private. These years highlighted a deeper truth: that the journey of self-understanding often continues even in the midst of public achievement. Financial lessons and self-discovery. Outside the ring, Tyson faced challenges that demanded resilience in entirely new ways. Financial mismanagement and a rapid lifestyle change led to difficulties that forced him to reevaluate priorities, relationships, and personal responsibility. Rather than hiding from these challenges, Tyson engaged with them, learning how to rebuild and plan carefully, recognizing that true security required thoughtfulness, not impulsive choices. These experiences offered lessons in accountability, patience, and the importance of surrounding oneself with trustworthy support. Through trial and reflection, Tyson began to reconstruct a life that aligned more closely with his values and long-term goals. Coping with loss, Tyson's personal journey has also been shaped by profound loss. The death of his young daughter, Exodus, in 2009, was a heartbreak unlike any other. It challenged him to confront grief, vulnerability, and the limits of human strength in a deeply personal way. For Tyson, the experience was transformative, teaching the power of presence, empathy, and the need to nurture those closest to him. Loss became a teacher, reshaping his understanding of love, parenting, and the emotional depth required to care for others and himself. These experiences added layers of wisdom and compassion that were evident in the man he became outside the ring. Healing and reinvention. In the years following these challenges, Tyson focused on personal growth, healing, and reinvention. Therapy, self-reflection, and rebuilding relationships became central to his journey, helping him develop a life anchored in honesty and emotional balance. He reconnected with humor, empathy, and vulnerability, exploring aspects of identity that had long been overshadowed by fame or expectation. Through his one-man show, Undisputed Truth, he shared his story on his terms, blending reflection, insight, and candid storytelling to reveal a man shaped by experience but committed to authenticity. His journey underscored that personal growth is a lifelong endeavor, one that continues regardless of public perception. Embracing aging and physical limits. As Tyson moved into his late 50s, he faced the realities of aging and the physical toll of a decades-long boxing career. Injuries, chronic conditions, and the natural effects of time demanded adaptation, patience, and a new understanding of strength. Tyson embraced these challenges with the same discipline he had applied in the ring, turning movement and exercise into tools for wellness and emotional balance. Aging became not a limitation, but an opportunity to cultivate resilience, self-care, and perspective, highlighting that true strength encompasses both body and mind. Redefining legacy. Tyson's life has always existed in the tension between public perception and private reality. While the world often fixated on sensational moments, the quieter narrative reveals a man committed to growth, reflection, and self-understanding. His openness about childhood struggles, personal challenges, grief, and recovery offers lessons in compassion, accountability, and the power of resilience. Tyson's journey demonstrates that true achievement is measured not just in victories or fame, but in the ongoing work of understanding oneself, maintaining integrity, and fostering meaningful connections with others. Continuing challenges and growth. Even today, Tyson navigates the ongoing effects of his past. His trauma, expectations, and the pressures of public attention remain part of daily life. He speaks candidly about the need for self-care, mindfulness, and emotional honesty, acknowledging that the work of healing is never complete. Yet in facing these realities, Tyson demonstrates courage, self-awareness, and the ability to adapt, showing that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the willingness to engage with it openly and thoughtfully. The human side of a legend. Mike Tyson's story transcends boxing. It is a tale of resilience, transformation, and the human spirit. From a child in Brownsville to global fame, through personal loss, public scrutiny, and self-discovery, Tyson's journey reflects the challenges and triumphs of navigating life with openness and courage. He has shown that even those who appear strongest carry layers of complexity, and that the most profound victories are often internal. acts of reflection, growth, and conscious living. Today, Tyson embodies a balance of strength and vulnerability, teaching that the true measure of a life well lived lies in authenticity, empathy, and the ongoing pursuit of understanding oneself and others. Legacy and reflection. At 59, Mike Tyson's life is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. He has endured extraordinary challenges and emerged with wisdom, humility, and perspective. His journey teaches that success is not immune to hardship, but that survival, reflection, and growth are achievements in themselves. Tyson's legacy is less about records or accolades and more about the courage to confront one's past, embrace vulnerability, and continue building a meaningful life. His story reminds us that even amidst chaos and struggle, humanity, insight, and hope remain possible, and that the journey of self-discovery is the greatest victory of all.